All right, we're back. Since we now have our data that we formatted, now we're going to go ahead and start creating some reports and some visualizations. So, in our objective earlier, we're looking at the IMDb or B site to determine the most popular movies of the top 250 that they have on their website. So, what we're going to do is go ahead and drag out the title and just look at the rating for those titles. So in that we'll use the stack bar chart to visualize that data. And as you can see, I'll go ahead and put this in descending format. As you can see, The Godfather and also Shawshank Redemption were the two top most popular movies via their rating on their IMDb site. Let's go ahead and see if we can visualize the decade, but this time we're going to visualize that as a pie chart. So pie chart, and what we're going to do, we're going to use these filters this time, and we're going to say let's look at the decade, and then we can say what values, title, alright, so therefore now we're looking at the decades of the most successful decades in which movies were made from their chart. And of course it's showing that the 1990s and 2000 were the highest rating times for those movies. As you can see, I'm just formatting this to be a little okay to balance it out. Alrighty. So we have our pie chart and also our stack bar on here. Now what I really want to know is the average rating, the rating for these movies. So I will use the decade, and out of the decade, let me pull out the ratings. Now with that, it's still hard to see, and for my team members, they just want to get more visual, so let's use the line chart. And of course it's showing like 2000 to 1920. We'll clean that up as well, put that in ascending order. And then of course this shows just all the movies as a sum, and we're going to say, well, I want to know the average. So the average really was at 1990, the average rating decade for the 250 top movies. So that'll give us a visual, and of course it does have the title of each tile, the 3 tiles that we do have on our canvas. The next thing I want to do is jazz it up for just in case someone just visual looking at this on their mobile device through Power, or they receive it through an app. I would say let's add an image. So let's go ahead and add an image up. Save the image out there. Save us a little time. So I went on and grabbed the logo from the IMDb site, and with that I'm going to go ahead and say we'll just put a question out there for those person that would like to visually see a question. What was the best rating and the most popular movie of the top 250 decade? movies of the two. I said, what was the best rating and the most popular movies of the decade? Question mark. Alright, so of course we can modify that text as well. We'll use that format. We'll enlarge. Go ahead and enlarge these characters to about 24. I'll say let's go with the color close to the logo, and also we'll italicize it and we'll center it. Let me go and grab this guy and pull it down a little. And then I don't like how light that is. We'll darken it up. Alright, so as you can see, I have the logo, have a smart look question. We're able to see the rating of the movies during this decade. We're able to see the count for the titles by the decade. We can see the count. And then of course we can see the titles and how they ranked as well, the rating. And as you can see, The Godfather and The Shawshank Redemption. So this would be the 4 or the 3 tiles that I created with a little image as well, visual for the person that I will, after I publish it, and then share it with my teammates. So we'll stop right there.